Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to be talking about how to deploy Google Chrome automatically using Microsoft Intune and Win32 app deployment, right? So what we're going to be doing in this video, we're going to learn how to download Chrome Enterprise MSI, understand the MSI versus Win32 deployment, use the Microsoft Win32 content prep tool, and we're going to create an Intune Win package. We're going to upload it to Intune, then configure the install command and configure uninstall command. Then we're going to create a detection rule, assign the app as required, force an Intune sync, then verify installation, check Intune deployment status just like we did for our Microsoft 365, then troubleshoot failed deployment, right? So guys, remember in my last video we did something related to how to deploy Microsoft 365 apps here, right? And even you can see here, you will see that into the enrolled device, I now have 3 enrolled devices. And if you look at the apps, although I have one issue with the apps, but it was working fine before. I would have to go and check the user's device, or I don't really even have to go and check the user device. I'm just guessing it's because this user is maybe not available for you to sync and all that. So I'm going to click on this. You're going to see the devices that are here. So I have just three devices that I'm working with. You see 2 installed, 1 failed, right? And you want to see the one that failed, you can click on this. You're going to see the device, and if you see the date, you will see this happened yesterday, just yesterday, around 11:27 a.m. in the morning, right? So I'm just going to go ahead with the third video because this was installed fine, which is my own device. Then this was a new user device, it was installed fine, but this one for some reason an error happened. If I want to check the error, I'll have to export this to check to see what exactly happened here, right? Okay, I can even do like this. An unexpected error happened during the installation. Check the installation logs for additional information. So it gave me that detail, but then I really don't even want to go there right now. I just want to move on to the next thing. Boom. So now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to download we're going to go to Google's Chrome Enterprise download page and download the Windows 64-bit MSI. So let me just search for Google Chrome Enterprise download, and we already see MSI here. So let's just click on that. Just click on the first one I see. So while that is coming up, I'm going to go to my own laptop. So I'm going to create a folder. So I'll just go to my C drive. I'll go to my C drive and I'll just create a new folder. Let me use my mouse. Okay, a new folder, and I'm going to name it something like Intune apps. Intune apps, right? I'm just going to name it that, right? So I'm going to go back to my browser. I remember I was using the Edge browser. Now I have Chrome already on my device here. Yeah, I have Chrome already, but let's see what's going to happen. So okay, Chrome Enterprise Core. Okay, now this is it. Any question? What is Chrome Enterprise? If you want to check all those out, you can check it out on your hand. Now this is for Windows, right? Okay, so I'm just going to scroll back up and click on that download. So I'm going to click on download Chrome. For Windows, yes, stable, general stable. Yes, I want the 64-bit bundle. I want the bundle to be MSI. Remember, bundle MSI, and this should be stable. Yeah, I want this to be stable and help me. Okay, so let's go ahead and click on this accept and download. I don't want to do this, so I'll just X out of this. If you see this, you would see that Google Chrome standalone enterprise 64.msi is downloading. So let's hold on. Now while we're holding on, remember I created a file, a folder right there. So inside this folder, I'm going to click inside, then I'll create another new folder inside, and I'll just name it Chrome. Enter. So that's 2. I hope you're following. So the first was create Intune apps in my C drive, and inside the Intune apps, I created a Chrome folder. Now inside the Chrome folder, I'm going to put the MSI into it, right? But let's hold on, it's still downloading. It's a little bit slow, probably because my home network isn't that good, right? So just note that this is not the normal Chrome installer. This is the Enterprise MSI, right? So we are trying to deploy Chrome through Intune as a Windows 32 application. So let's hold on while we're doing that. Okay, so since that is taking so long, taking too much time, I'm just going to open a new tab. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to download Microsoft Win 32 Contents Prep 2. So we need to convert that MSI into an .Intune Win package. Right, we're converting the MSI, that's the Chrome MSI, to a .Intune Win package. And for us to do that, we need to download Microsoft Win 32 Content Prep 2. Right, and I'm going to be downloading this from our official Microsoft official GitHub repository. So I'm going to go here. 1 second. So I'm just going to search for Microsoft Win 32. So it's right here, Content Prep 2. Okay, now this is the GitHub. Yes, so we got it. So we're gonna download the zip file. Just click on this. Version 1.8.7. Okay, now can you see the zip file? This is what we're looking for. I'm gonna click on this source code.zip. Okay, so that went so fast. For some reason, this is just really slow. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create another folder, and I am going to extract this into that folder, right? So I'm going to go back to that my C drive, C, and you know we have Intune apps here, and inside Intune apps we have Chrome. So I'm going to create another one, new folder. I'm going to name it Win 32 Prep 2. Right, so I'm going to go back to downloads here, and I want to extract this. I'll just right click here, and you will see extract all. So it's going to tell me that what do I want to extract to. I'm just going to go to where is my C. This is my C, and then Intune apps, and this is where I want it extracted to. So I'll just select that folder, then I'll click on extract. So now it's in my, everything is right here now. Now can you see it? This is my C drive, and still something is blocking here, so I can't really go back. Yeah, it's now extracted here. So let's see if that one has done. Oh, we still have 20 seconds left. So let's wait for this so that we move it together into that folder. It's just really slow for some reason. I mean, this is just 157 MB. Anyways, it's almost done. 3, 2, 1, 0, and it's done. So I'm gonna go back to my downloads. I'm supposed to refresh this. Just come back to downloads, and you can see the Google Chrome, blah blah blah. So I'm gonna right click, and I want to move it from here. So I'm gonna cut. Then I come back to see here, Intune apps here, Chrome here, and I'm just gonna paste it in this place. So it should be in here right now. So this is it right here. Okay, so now we've been able to download our Chrome MSI Enterprise app, and then we've been able to download also the Win 32 Content Prep 2. That's for Microsoft. Now, note, because some of you might make this mistake, do not put the Intune app, that's the what's it called, the Win Content Prep 2. Do not put it together with the Google Chrome standalone Enterprise. Do not put it together. They're supposed to be in different folders, just like this. Chrome has its own folder, then the Win 32 Prep 2 has its own folder, because Microsoft specifically recommend keeping the Prep 2 separate from your installer file, because the two packages everything in the source folder, right? Okay, so now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to open command prompt as an admin. I'm going to track this here, then CMD, and then I'm going to run this as an admin. Okay, so what we want to do is cd into Intune. Oh, sorry. So I'm going to do cd C drive, which is cd c dot then the slash. I think I named it Intune. Now I can't remember. Let me go back. Okay, Intune apps. So cd into Intune apps. Okay, so now I'm in Intune apps, and Let me see if ls is going to work. That's a Linux command. So I'm just going to do another cd again. Let me see dir. That should work. Okay. So I have volume and drive. C is Windows. CD. Okay. Directory of Intune is Chrome. Win32. And now note that where we are going is the Win32 prep2. So I'm going to do another cdc Win32 prep 2. So I should be in there right now. No? Okay. Why though? Prep 2. Okay, now I'm in there. So I just have to do CD instead of the C. Sorry, I'm more used to Linux. Okay, so now that we are in the CD Intune Win32 Prep 2, which is where we want to be, what we're going to run now is the Intune web app util.exe. Now, if you open this Win2 content, you should see an exe file. I think this is it. This is the Intune Win app. So we're going to go back to this and we're going to run. Okay, so for some reason that video kept on stopping, so I'm using another tool to record. So currently, since I'm in the Win32 Prep 2 on my CMD, which is my command prompt. See, we are in this place. So we're supposed to go to this one first. So then I'm gonna go to, okay, command prompt is right here. I'll just do dir since. Then I'm gonna do cd. I'm being lazy, so I'll just copy this. Control copy, and I'll do Control V here. So then I'll cd into that. And once I cd into that, I want to check what is inside here. Okay, that's where we have the Intune. So I'm gonna do Intune Win app. Hope you guys can see this. util.exe. Let me see if I can make this bolder. Let me see. Intune Win app util.exe. Then I'm going to click on enter. Now I said please specify the source folder, right? Remember that the source folder is the source of our Chrome. So I'm just going to try and search for it here. Intune apps Chrome. So I'll bring that back up. So the source folder is C. But then remember the name is Intune apps. Then slash again and Chrome. That is where our Chrome MSI is. So I'm going to click on enter here. Now please specify the setup folder. Now the setup folder is this Google Chrome standalone enterprise 64, and it's an MSI file. So we're going to go back there again and we're going to type this same thing there. So Google Chrome. Just be careful so you don't have to start from the beginning. So Google Chrome standalone, just hope I'm spelling that right. Then enterprise 64.msi. Remember it's an MSI file. So I'm going to click enter. Now please specify the output. Now for the output, remember we did not create an output folder, right? So I'm going to go back here into the apps, and I'm going to create an output folder. So I just click on create here, create new folder, and I'm just going to put output there, and that's it, right? So I'm going to go back to this place. Please specify the output folder. I'll do c./intune apps, then another slash and output. Then I'll click on enter. Do you want to specify catalog folder? I'll click on no. Just end. So now this tool will package Chrome. Then we'll see something like we should eventually see something like successful. Can you see it says info done, right? So now that means it's right there, and inside our output we should now be seeing the Google standalone enterprise.intune. Now let's see that. Let's open that. Now can you see Google enterprise.intune win? So this is now an Intune win file. So this is what you're going to upload to Intune, right? So now let me break this down a little bit more. Now the MSI is the actual application installer, but Intune doesn't simply take MSI, right, and deploy it as a Win32 app. It does it. So what we did now is we first packaged it using the Microsoft Win32 content prep tool, which creates an Intune file. So I hope you guys get it. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to add Chrome to Intune. Now if you want to take a snapshot of this code that I did, you can do it as well. I'm just going to go back. I'm going to go back and this is it. Although I'm still going to be dropping this in the comment section. I'm going to be dropping this in the comment section, so I'll just minimize this and go back to Intune. So let's go back to our Edge browser, then our Intune, right? So now we are in our Intune, and the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to apps, all apps, and I'm going to click on create. Okay, now I'm going to click on this platform. It's Windows, right? I'll click on Windows. Now select app type. I'm going to click on Windows app Win32. So let's look for that. Windows. Now can you see it's the last one? Windows app Win32. I'm going to click on that. Then I'll click on select. Now you see it says select file. Select a package file for your app. Select app package file. Right, so I'm going to click on this select app package file, and I'm going to browse through my PC to upload. Now I'm going to the C. What is it? My C drive, and Intune apps, and output. This is what we want, the Intune Win file, and I'll click on open. Now you can see the Google Chrome standalone enterprise is 4.intune win, and I'm going to click on OK. So once I click on OK, you see the publisher name. You put a preview here, maybe an information, a description, maybe Google app, enterprise deployed through Microsoft Intune or something. But I'm just gonna leave it as Google Chrome. I really don't like typing like that. So for the publisher, you know that the publisher is Google. Like Google has Google Chrome. So I'm gonna put Google here, and I'll just leave the other field. It's not really important. I'll just leave that. I do not have a logo, so I'll just leave that. Next is the command line. Now, because you're using an MSI, Intune can install it using the MSI exec. Now, can you see the MSI exec Google Chrome standalone enterprise 64.msi/qn? So I feel like this is fine as the install command. Then the uninstall command, we have the MSI exec blah 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 blah. I'll just leave this like with the default. So I'm just gonna leave this like that, and I don't think there's anything here for me to do. So I'm going to click on next. So it says check operating, no, allow this app to be installed on all systems. So I'll just leave this. Then it says minimum operating system. I would do the first one, which is 1607. So I think that's the minimum, and that's fine. So go back to detection rule. So rules format, it says manually configure detection rule or use a custom detection script. Now look at this. It says choose to either manually configure or use a custom script to, and I'll just click on manually configure detection rule. Then I'm going to add choose rule type, and remember our value is the MSI. So I'm going to put MSI. Then it gives me the product code automatically. MSI product version check. I think I'll just give this at no. I'll just leave the default there. Then okay, I'll click on next. Dependency. Software and client must be set for this application to automatically install a child dependency. Let me see. So I'm just going to click on, there's no dependency here. That must be something for this application can be installed. There's no application that needs to be installed before Chrome needs to be installed. So I'll just click on next here, and it says supersede. When you supersede an application, you can specify which apps will be directly updated or replaced. So I'm just going to click on next and leave all this. Now for the assignment, remember that I have a security group before that I was using as an assignment. So I'm going to click that group, add group, and I think the group was Intune something. So Intune M365 apps. I'm just going to click on that. Sorry, I'm talking a little bit fast, but I'm going to click on that group. That's under required. Then I'm going to leave all this alone, available for enrolled device. I want to leave it alone. So I'm going to click on next, and the next thing is to review and create. So let's review this together. Google Chrome, so you can check this, and just to review it, then I'm going to click on create. So our application has been created, and you know the normal thing we used to do is just to go to our settings and force sync. So I'm going to go to settings, but before that I want to see my, you see, uploading Google Chrome. I want to see how my Chrome looks like, right? Before I do that, so I'm going to come to Chrome, and I just want to come here. I'm sure it's updated. Okay, so let's see about Google Chrome. Checking for updates. Oh, it's updating. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to do that. Oh, okay. So I'm going to come here to settings, and then the next thing I want to do, you know, as usual, is to come to account, come to access work or school. Then we should see this here, right? Settings account, access work or school. Then you will see connected to the organization account. I'm going to do this, click on info, and then the next thing I want to do is sync. Now it said that the sync could not be initiated. That was at 12 p.m. today. I think that was in the afternoon, and currently we're in the evening. We're at 5:31 p.m. So I'm just gonna click on sync here. So while it's syncing, I'm going to go back to this place. Say your app is not ready yet. It's still trying to upload. So I should have even waited before I clicked on sync, right? So you see. So let's hold on for this. Is this 64, 67, 69? So let's hold on for this. So guys, if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please click on the subscribe button, turn on the post notification, tell your friends about this channel. I mean, this is a great way of learning. This is a great way of automation. Like, you don't have to go to every other people app and install. There have been time in the past where I had to sit with different devices one by one just to update their browser. Like, there's some websites I'd go to and they're going to tell me that, oh, the browser is not updated, and then I'll try to like update the browser. So instead of doing that for multiple devices, this is a way of automating stuff. Like, you can automate deploying Microsoft 365 apps, you can automate deploying Google Chrome, and not just Google Chrome. There are other applications that you can automate deploying. You just have to follow the steps that I told you guys about. So I'm going to refresh this. Since it's done, it's now installed, so I'm going to refresh it. Okay, now you can see it was created 5:29, just a few minutes ago, and then the version, see the version. So I'm going to go back to my settings and I'm going to click on sync again. So it might take a while. It might take a while for you to show here that it is installed on my device. Remember when we did the Microsoft 365 apps, it took a little bit of time before it showed here that it was already installed. So it might take a while, although it's going to sync, but that will eventually show, and I'm going to include that in this video. But while this is syncing and everything is trying to work out, propagation time and all that, this is the traditional Windows application. We packaged it as a Win32 application. We uploaded it to Microsoft Intune, assigned it to our test device, which is my device, and successfully deployed it without manually installing Chrome on the computer. So for this video, don't just rush through the packaging step. Remember that the way we did Microsoft 365 is different from the way we did our Chrome. So the Intune Win conversion, the silent installation command, detection rule and assignment are the parts that actually teach you guys something useful, right? They actually teach you guys something. And remember, do not make any mistake in those processes. Do not put the Win32 apps and put it with the Chrome installer. It's not going to work that way. It has to be in a separate folder. So Microsoft specifically requires that Win32 apps are deployed through Intune to support silence and unattended installation. So guys, I really don't think there's anything to say here or to do here other than wait for this to sync. But I will keep on saying, turn on the post notification for videos like this. I mean, these are things that would make you stand out. Imagine when everybody is trying to do things manually, and then you go into the organization and you tell them that, oh, why are we doing this manually? Why not just use Intune? There are other devices apart from the other software apart from Intune. We have Manage Engine, and we can just say, okay, why not just use Manage Engine? Why not just use Intune? We should think about ways to automate our work so that we have time to do other important tasks, right? So guys, I will see you in my next video. I'm going to attach the video or when this eventually, okay, let me just check if it's finished syncing here. It says it's finished syncing here, so it's just propagation time remaining so that we'll see it here. So let me see if it's here. Okay, it's not here yet, so I'm going to attach that. Once it's here, I'm going to put that in the video. Okay, so if you noticed, I said I was going to attach the video, so I just had to wait for synchronization time. So now I'm going to check all the apps. So I'll go to all apps, and you can see here that I have apps for Windows and Google Chrome. So I'm going to click on the Google Chrome, and now you can see that Google Chrome is now installed on 2 devices, unlike before that we were seeing 0. Now we are able to deploy it. We're able to deploy it on 2 devices. You can see the users both are installed on it. So that's just what I wanted to show us in this video. And guys, thank you guys for watching. Please like, please share, please subscribe, turn on the post notification, and I will see you in my next video where we'll be delving deep into Microsoft Intune. We'll be learning other things as well. Thank you guys for watching. Bye for now.